ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Representative Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I will be mixing up the languages. I don't know the kind of audience that I have. And I humbly request that if my audio is not good enough, you can freely share a chat. Inshallah, members, am I audible enough before we start today's reminder? You can put it in the chat and then I get to know whether I'm audible enough. Jazakallahu khair. I've seen one comment from Brother Uzaifa. Yeah, I want another comment from people who are not within Kampala so that at least I can get to know. Yes, mashallah, Musa, I can see that I'm not enough. Mr. Wahab, Jazakallah khair. Okay, Murshid, Jazakallah khair. So let us start today's topic. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease the work that I'm going to do today or tonight. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wal asr innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa amilus salihat wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كن في الدنيا كأنك غريب أو عابر سبيل العين حق كما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us this great evening to hear the words of wisdom from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from Kitabullah. I'm going to be talking about one of the difficult topics that at least it is very difficult that it is touching on all of us in our lives, that most of us, we are affecting one another due to the topic that I'm going to be sharing, inshallah, tonight. You feel free that when time comes for sharing ideas, you can even put them in the posts so that at least we can make it more interactive when I'm going on, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for all of us to understand this topic. The topic that I'm going to talk about, I have a book by Dr. Muhammad Abdurrahman Arafi. This is a sheikh from, he wrote a nice book in Medina, and then it was, translated in many languages. And right now I have one copy which is in English, and inshallah, depending on what I'm going to share, I may not be in position to share the whole book, but the book has 593 pages. Members, if you get a chance to read this book in your lifetime, I guarantee you, if you try to give it time and understand each topic, you may not live the same. You may change your lifestyle. You may be in position to be an active Muslim. You are going to change a lot. You are going to make sure that people around you are always good because of what you do. This book, it is called Enjoy Your Life. The Sheikh compiled this book looking at the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the best example of everything that we are doing in this life. He was brought to us to give us the beauty of what we are supposed to do as Muslims and how we need to treat each other in this life. There are some few topics that I'm going to try and share with you. How we're supposed to enjoy our life. Most of us, we are so much miserable because of the way we behave in our life. I'll be sharing the copy, inshallah, in our WhatsApp group, but the book, it is called Enjoy Your Life. If you check on Kalamullah, the website, it is called kalamullah.com. Kalamullah.com. That's website. You will be in position to download that book. It is almost 40 MBs. But please, I encourage whoever is listening to my words tonight, please get a copy and use it to change your life. Most of us, we are not happy because of what we are doing. It is what is most of the action that we are doing to ourselves, they are the one which are making our life miserable. And it is just a simple trigger to change your lifestyle, to change the way you behave, the interpersonal relationship, the interpersonal skills that which you are affecting the rest of the people. That once you change it, you are going to find beauty in your life. You are going to find internal happiness within you. You are going to find happiness within people around you because you have changed the way you behave. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if you read the lifestyle of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you are going to see that you have done nothing to change the people around you. You have done nothing to change yourself, and you are doing a lot to make yourself into the pain that you have right now. This book, the Sheikh wrote it, and one of the Sheikh converted it in different languages to benefit the Muslim Ummah. Just look for the book, Enjoy Your Life, compiled by Dr. Muhammad Abdurrahman Al-Rafi. Dr. Muhammad Abdurrahman Al-Rafi. You download it, and then inshallah, I'll be also trying my level best to share to most of the WhatsApp groups to see how we can add on and alive. Members, topic one that I may look at, improving yourself. How can you improve yourself? Many people are suffering because they have not tried to take time to improve themselves. Many people around us are suffering because of the way we act always. Many people are suffering because we have not detected that what we are doing to others, it has affected them in this life. I urge whoever is listening to me that tonight sit down and see, are you having some important areas to change, to improve on? Improve your interpersonal skills. How do you behave around others? Do you greet people around you? When you move outside your house, the people you have left in your house, are they happy because you have left? Are they missing you because you are leaving the house? Can you try to check yourself, even the person outside? Is he happy because of your existence in that area? Most of us, we are having that difficult life because of who we are. My message to you today with my first topic, it is about improving yourself. Improve your character. Improve the way you discuss with people. Improve the way you treat others, whether somebody is poor, whether somebody is rich, whether somebody is young, whether somebody is old. Try to improve your skills, how you relate with others. Some of us, we don't know how to talk to people. When you get a chance to talk to elderly people, you use the same ways when you are even talking to the younger ones. These are all checklists. Some of us, depending on even our qualifications that we are doing, people are suffering because of the qualifications that we are doing. Okay, these are things that we need to check so that we don't affect others because of the way Allah has given you the opportunity. So my topic one, it is about improving ourselves. Improve. Check yourself. How do you treat others? Okay. Are you learning the etiquettes from the Quran and the traditions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, or you are following what is happening on TVs? Some of us, we are watching movies, passion, love, and passion, and you think that the same love that you are watching, you are going to put it at your home. No. For the love of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is shown to his family. Show the love that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam treated to the people around him. He treated everybody equally, and it made him the powerful human being on this earth. Wow. Why can't we enjoy our lives? By treating everybody equally. Learn your interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills means that you can internally learn somebody. Sometimes you find somebody is not happy. How can you put a smile on him? Look for ways to put a smile on somebody. Why do you close a day without making somebody happy because of you? One scenario in this book, the Imam used to go to the masjid, and one day he could always give salam to the gatekeeper. And after giving salam, he even smiles and waves at him. But whenever he is done with prayers, he moves out, he forgets to greet this gentleman because he's busy on his WhatsApp. He could be receiving a lot of messages, and this Imam always forgets to greet him. So this man followed it for a several period of time that whenever Sheikh is done with prayers, when he drives his car, he doesn't even wave to me. He doesn't say salam to me. He doesn't smile at me. Then this man was forced to ask the Sheikh, Sheikh, what is happening? Have I wronged you anyway that I need to change myself? The Sheikh said, what could be the problem? I don't see any problem. The gentleman had to explain that whenever you come for Salah, you always say salam to me and you put that smile. But that smile has affected me for a lot because many people pass here and they don't greet me. But I have only found one person in my life that I always pray for, and it is you. But what makes me what pains me all the time, it is that sometimes you come out of the masjid, you go back, but without greeting me. So what could be the problem? So Shay told him, I'm sorry, brother. I'm always, taken up by the circumstances. I'm always taken up by what is happening on my mobile phone. And this is what we are doing nowadays, the youth, that we enter the taxis. And then surely you enter, you have not greeted the neighbor next to you. How will you enjoy life in this world? We need one another. You enter taxi, you ride, you get a border guy, you don't even get time, you don't get the guts to say hi. You know how much that he needs you just to say that hi, and then changes his life. It is we that we need to change ourselves, to improve ourselves so that we can live that joyful life. So my dear sisters and brothers who are listening to me tonight, let's try to look at how we have made people pain. We have brought people, we have given people pain because of the way we behave, because of the way we act in our lives. If we try to change that, people are going to find peace, and you're going to find the highest peace if you try to change the way you act. So this Shea told the guy, told the gatekeeper that I'm sorry, I will never do it again. And do you see how it is impacting people's lives? Do you see how you are putting a smile on people? And do you see how people are praying for you because you are putting smiles on them? Can we try to change? Don't look at the course that Allah has given you. If you are doing engineering, Brother Ibrahim, you are doing engineering, Brother Murshid, Brother Huzaifa, you're doing law. Be the Huzaifa that we know. Continue being that person that people run to, not the people that they're always scared of. If you have a family and you are listening to me, are your people at home happy because you are back? Families are scared of you. Fathers, the husbands who are here, the husbands of tomorrow, please change your life. Because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best amongst you is the best to his family. But what does it mean? Is the best in character. And whenever you have peace at home, you will always enjoy life. Whenever you always concentrate on making people happy, then more you are going to be having peace in yourself. Have you ever thought about that? That why do you make people be on their toys because you have entered the office? Check yourself. And the more we check ourselves, the more we are going to improve the way we stay in this life. So to be successful in this life, to enjoy this life, we need to learn how to deal with others. There's one saying in this book, your skills of dealing with others determine how you deal with your skills of dealing with others determine how they deal with you. Can we deploy the skills of dealing with others? Saying salam, fashu salam bainakum. Give salam to one another. It brings peace to yourself and you will enjoy that life. But now we are living in this kind of life. Nobody is sharing salam. Everybody is on his own. We don't have time to greet one another. How are we going to live in this life? Members, there's something that I talked about when I was introducing this topic tonight. Al-Ain, an evil eye. Al-Ain haq. The evil eye is real. Prophet Muhammad advised us that members, try your level best to be secretive. Hide some of the few things that you have in your life. Have secrets in your life. Some of us, we are in this pain in this life because of the secrets, because we always sharing whatever Allah has given us. Let us learn to hide all the success that we get in life. Let us pray for that, Allah to give us that ni'mah to always be secretive to our friends, to the people that we work with. These are the people who are making our life miserable. You get something good and then the following day you put it on WhatsApp. You get something good the following day, then you put it on your status. Status are killing our lives, members. That's why we are not enjoying life. The day that you graduate, that's the day you start to join the miserable team. The day you graduate your master's degree, the day you get your law degree, that's the day you start suffering. You look for the law chambers, you don't get any. You look for any kind of work that you may get, and wallahi resolve to say, let me try to look for chapati making. Why? With the profession that you have taken. Most of the time, why we're not enjoying life, because we have disclosed a lot about ourselves. Al-Ain Haq. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that if there was no qadr, nothing couldn't stop Ain. Ain is the worst in all the calamities that we have in life. Al-Ain, it is the worst which has killed many people in this life. When I talk about Al-Ain, it causes evil eye. How? Somebody may be wondering, when does that evil eye come? The evil eye, most of the time, it comes because of how we narrate about our success in life that we have got. Some of you, you are boarding, you get an opportunity, you want to fly out of the country, you start telling people that I'm going for Hajj. Recently, there is one Hajjat. Wallahi, she never went for Hajj, this recent Hajj. And what made her not go? Because she was telling everybody in the family. And not everybody that you tell about your success in life are happy about what you get. Okay? So members, I take this opportunity to welcome my brother from Dhaka, IUT University from Bangladesh, and that is brother No is also with us. May Allah bless you to understand these words that we are using here. Members, we are falling to become victims because of the way, we take things for granted. And with this generation nowadays, members, we have become victims. For some of you who are already married, you find that the moment you get married, you share your beautiful wife on social media, and wallahi, your enjoying full life stops there. Members, we are talking about enjoying your life. And what is objecting you from enjoying life? It is you. You get a piece of land, you show to everybody in your family, you take them to visit the piece of land, and when they reach there, they start looking at you, they start saying, wow. Only saying that word. Members, whenever you hear, you don't take it for granted. Somebody visits you at home, he sees your beautiful room, he looks at your nice bedroom, and then, wow. Era mmwe kale mwamala ekigambo ekyo tokitwala for granted. Era mmwe kale baamala omanyi kitegeeza mu life yo. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu omuntu bw'ati bw'abazze, you are supposed to say something. If I say something good for my brother, say barakallahu feekum. These words are not said for granted. If you see me dressed very well, I have a nice t-shirt, say barakallahu feekum. Wallahi, you never get punished. You never get any problem. But most of us, we are living in the miserable life because of our workers that we are working with, because of our colleagues that we are living with in this life, because of what we are saying to them. And that's why I want even to warn most of you. I may think, maybe majority of you are students. Don't share much about your life. Wait until you graduate. Let people know about your degree when you have graduated. People have bad manners. People say words. Just mere saying, okay, I have seen what you have. But what if you had got something else? Wallahi, that one does not leave you the same. Somebody says, wallahi, you have a beautiful face. You have a handsome husband. Wallahi, that's the day the handsome guy comes back home. He doesn't even greet you. The guy does not even listen to you. But because of what you have said to your colleagues, members, women who are here, husbands who are here, gents who are here, don't share about your wife. Don't share about your woman that you have. People are not good about us. People are not good in life. Members, we are suffering not to enjoy this life because of what we do in this life. I've wasted more time on this because the mashaykh, Most of the ulamas have said that one of the killing diseases in this life, what has killed many of us, it is the evil eye. Al-ayn haq. But how do you treat it? Say, MashaAllah, Allah has given you something, please. You feel happy about somebody building a house. Wallah, you build your house, you take somebody to visit your house when you are constructing. And wallahi, many people have not completed their houses because of people who have visited. And that's why I want to also give you a remedy. Members, if you get an opportunity that you are going to build a house, first fence it. It is not because you are wasteful. If you get money, first fence your house. Before you build that house, fence your property. And after fencing your land, then start constructing inside. Because people have evil eyes. People are suffering. You get a new car, and wallahi, the following day it gets an accident. It is not because it is just like that. It is because people who are with us are not always wishing us good. Just mere saying something. People, and whenever you don't feel good about what somebody has got, members fight very hard to say, MashaAllah, Barakallahu fikum. Members, let it be the lesson of tonight that most of the things which had made many people not to enjoy this life, it is the evil eye. Members, don't take anything for granted. Your sister tells you that you have a nice sunglasses. Don't take it for granted. That's the day you start getting pains of the eyes. When he says it, say to him, please say Barakallahu fikum to me. Say MashaAllah to me. Members, we are suffering because of that. For you who are married and you're listening to me, my dear colleagues, if you get a kid, hide it. And that's why you find in Saudi Arabia, to see a woman, to see somebody's wife, it is very difficult. What could be the reason? One of the reasons that people who look at you, they also wish to be your husband. And how many of us, for sure, every time we look at the TikTok, look at the Facebook, look at our Instagram, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Instagram, people are naked. Somebody looks at your wife, a smiling face, and wallahi, you are gone forever. Your wife, she's gone forever. Your degree, you struggle completing your degree because you shared it to your family members. Members, what is making us not to be successful in life? What is making us not to enjoy life? It is because we have shared a lot to people. Share a little. And when you share it, try to follow the traditions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you enjoy life. And that's why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said, in one tradition, a person by his good character reaches the rank of a person praying at night and fasting the whole day. Salatul Layl, a person with good characters. You have a good character, you have a good heart. And what is going to make us enter Jannah? What is going to make us, living with that peace, with the tranquility, with knowing that everybody is equal, with knowing that I shouldn't make anybody miserable in this life? It is having good characters. Can we try to build our characters? And that's why the Sahaba came to Aisha. They asked Aisha, can you explain to us who was Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He told them that this was a person with the best character. He was the best person. Are you the best person at home? Are you the best person at your workplace? Are you the best person wherever you move? Are you the best person when you enter that taxi, that people feel happy, people feel that peace because you have entered? Or are we the one that when we leave people with pain? You will never be pain. You will never have an enjoyable life if you don't check yourself. My dear brothers and sisters, let's try and check ourselves. the more we shall check ourselves, the more we shall enjoy. Members, I am using a book called Enjoy Your Life by Dr. Muhammad Abdulrahman Arafi. Please get a copy online, because within these few minutes, what the minutes that have been given, I can't go topic by topic. This book is so rich that for sure, if you read those 500 pages, you will never be the same. You will never be the same. Members, we are people are in pain because of us. Members, I talked about the evil eyes for those people who have just joined us, that most of us, we are in that pain because of the evil eye, because of people are not wishing us good, because we are sharing too much about us. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu advised us to always keep secrets, always keep your things that you get in life. Be humble, be down to earth. That's why Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu he could treat everybody equally. That's why he won all the battles. Why? Because of the way he could handle people. He could always look at people. He could not undermine anybody. And that's why it was very difficult for him, somebody to come in and then pray for him badly. But members, people are praying for us badly because of what we do. And my lesson that I have tried to focus on, it is the evil eye which is making us not being successful in this life. Let's always share a little about our success. And I've just given you that, members, if you get an opportunity that Allah gives you, most of us, we mess up on graduation day. We come dancing. After dancing, you show off your friends. Members, these are some of the checklists on your first day. You showcase yourself that, wow, my first job. You take a picture on your first job. You share it to the world. People have evil eyes. Members, the evil eyes goes through even the WhatsApp. The evil eyes goes through even the social media that we are having. Don't say that the evil eye will come to you when you are physically in touch with somebody. The evil eye can come to you. That's why share it about. And when you share it, don't just look at people's like. I like. Wallahi, that like, you will get a lot of problems. And that's why, members, if you want to discover many things that you have shared with colleagues, you have not been successful. You are planning to board an airplane, and then you share it to somebody, then they change. COVID-19. What? And this is the problem. Okay? Why? Because we are sharing about ourselves. And that's why we are not enjoying this life. Wallahi, you study 5 years. Doctors who are here, you study 5 years. And after 5 years, wallahi, you don't get jobs. Why doctors are fighting every day that they are paying low? Why? Because there is no barak in what they are doing. And what is going to bring that barak? Let us behave the way Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam behaved. Wal asl, time. Innal insana lafi khusr. Really, a human being is in that total mess. إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Be patient. If you have got the ticket, run slowly, get a taxi in Kampala, go to the airport. You're in Bangladesh. You don't need to tell people that you are in Bangladesh. You tell them, if you are to tell them when you have reached. My brother, no. You don't need to share to everybody. And I was happy when you shared it when you are there. Because you never know. Me, myself, I may not be happy that you have got that scholarship. Okay? Some of us, we get jobs. Share a little about your job. If you're getting 80 million, that is your 80 million. Wallah, you may end up not getting any more. Members, my point are very clear that if we want to enjoy life, let us enjoy life the way Prophet Muhammad SAW taught us. Let us put in our life the way Prophet Muhammad SAW behaved. Prophet Muhammad SAW had good character. He was the best of the character. And may also now we are suffering because of our characters. More so the land one. All the people are suffering because of us. And that's why we are suffering. People even pray for our death. Some of the people come for our burial just to witness whether we have passed away. Why? You even suffer in your grave. You even suffer during your burial. Why? It is because we have not improved our interpersonal skills. You don't greet people, and people even know you about that, and you even feel proud of that. How will you enjoy life? How many of you who are listening to me and they don't even have a simple askari on their doors? Even inside their gates, you don't have an askari. But because you know Allah, you humble yourself, you know your neighbors. And that's why Prophet Muhammad was the champion. He could always listen to the neighbors. He could always welcome the neighbors. He could welcome whoever he passes. And he could also respect whatever, whether young, whether woman. He could be a good listener to a woman. He could be a good listener to any problem comes to his way. But most of us, wallahi, we are so proud about us. Okay? And one of the topics that inshallah will also try to end with, which is making us also not to enjoy life. Al-Qana'a. Al-Qana'a. You read it in this book. Al-Qana'a. Being contented with what Allah has given you. Wallahi, you'll find joy in your life. How many of you, after just getting the degree, you even cry to your father that, please, if you don't put me for masters, I don't think that you are my father? How many of you who are married, who are listening to me, that you always get things and for sure you get problems at the end? Because you are not contented. Women who are here, be contented. Allah will give you more. Say, Barakallah, this is what Allah has given us. Be happy. Have a smiling face to that person who has suffered the whole day to bring it at home. And Allah is going to give you the more. The more we change our life, the more Allah gives us. The more we always feel that, Alhamdulillah, I'm contented with what Allah has given you. Automatically, you always be finding peace in your life. So my dear brothers and sisters, let us always ponder about what we go through in this life. There's a lot to share, but I can't finish it. Members, always treat the poor. Always treat the poor equally. Treat the poor well. If he brings his hand to shake your hand, please shake him while looking at him. Some of you, somebody is doing law. When you're greeting another brother who is doing IT, you don't want to look. A brother who is doing medicine, he doesn't want to, greet somebody who is doing law because he is undermining him. That is why we are suffering this life. Al-Kana, be contented that Allah gave me this and I'll find joy. And that's why you find many families of poor people, wallahi, are always happy. They are always happy. And then you find people who are wealthy, people who are rich, wallahi, they find a lot of difficulties in their life. Why? That is a test that Allah has given them. And that's why you find they are not enjoying life. The husband sleeps in the sitting room. A wife sleeps in the bed alone. What kind of life is that? And why is it there? It is because we have not appreciated what Allah has given us and we have not learned the interpersonal skills. Members, take time learning the interpersonal skills. How do you need to behave? Try to balance. People are always not the same. If Allah gives you the wisdom to understand people, that for sure this that is the power. He could, listen to one another. He could even, understand that this person, if I'm going to be, maybe I'm going to joke with him. This is not the category of person to joke with. That's why Uthman could enter and he humbles himself. When other people enter Abu Bakr, he remains, happy, he remains joyful. Members, this is the life that we are going through. So this is our checklist that members we need to think about. Please treat people equally, treat the women well. Husbands who are listening to me, these are your checklists, and that's why you're not enjoying life, because you have not treated people well. Treat your kids well. Why you go back home and then every kid runs away from you? Everybody runs away from you. Why? It is because of your character. And that's why you're not enjoying life. You want your kids to come closer, they are running away from you. Members, read this book, enjoy your life. Take a page every day. I guarantee you'll see yourself changing. May Allah help us to understand these few words that we have used today. We have a lot to ponder about, but what is going to make ease in our life? Always keep your tongue with dhikrullah, remembering Allah. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah. If you see something so tough to you, and that's why Prophet Muhammad gave us the remedy. If you get so annoyed, just sit down. Just sit down and then feel the good. Members, my words, please don't get offended, and that's what we are learning. And members always feel happy when they talk about your cause. Maybe check yourself. If you are not among, that is the time that you need to think and then praise Allah for that. My brothers who are here, who are doing law, who are doing medicine, who are doing IT, the reason is not because of the course that you are doing. The reason that you're a human being. Just consider everybody equal. Let not people detect you by the course that you are doing. Let people appreciate who you are. I have my brother here. I will humbly even say his name. I took time to find out that he's doing law, because some people misused it. And one sister here, well, you look at them, these are people who are down to earth. I had one guy who was doing medicine. They are down to earth, and wallahi, they are doing powerful courses. But they don't look at the course as an issue. They look at themselves as way to enter Jannah. I need to change myself, because wallahi, Kabri is closed. Every day they are announcing people over the radio, on TV. Now we have just seen the Jannah has gone. Who are you not to change your life? Who are you not to humble yourself? Who are you not to build your good character? Who are you not to bring people closer? Why people run away from you whenever you go closer to them? It is because we have not checked our interpersonal relationship, our interpersonal skills. Let us always greet one another. Let us always give out before even consulting. That was the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let people benefit from what we do. Let people learn good from you, not to learn bad from you. Let people know about your good that you do. Wallahi, you always enjoy life. You will have people praying for you. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that a person with a good character, everything on the earth prays for him. Even the smallest fish in the lakes, in oceans, they pray for him. Why? Because of his good character. And Prophet Muhammad said that The only person who is going to enter Jannah straight is that person with good character. Salama had to ask Prophet Muhammad sallallahu one day that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, what is going to make people enter Jannah? He told her that it is a person with good character, the person who is the best to his family, the person who is the best to the people around him or her. So members, can we try to take moments of reflection to check ourselves? Are you the best in your community? And if you're not the best in your community, maybe that's what is making you suffer in this life. If you change to, if you try to improve your lifestyle, members, I guarantee you'll have a better life in whatever we do. And what I will conclude with, without taking a lot of time, because I want to give moments for you to ask questions for those who have some questions to ask. Members, my dear sisters and brothers, I want to thank you very much. The attendance is good. I've seen we are almost 36 people who have attended these wisdom words. May Allah make us get beauty out of them. I want to ask you humbly that please look for the book called Enjoy Your Life by Dr. Muhammad. I have seen my brother, he has put it in our platform. Please continue sharing it. Yes, somebody asked me a nice question. How can we enjoy birthdays Islamically? Astaghfirullah. Members, these are things that we need to try and then play, try to eliminate in our lives, slowly by slowly. Baby shower, birthdays. Yes, some of you may say that I make cakes. For me, I'm in business. When you ask me, I provide. The issue is, can you make your baby shower in your home with your husband who won't give you an evil eye? You know, some of us, some of our kids are suffering because of the evil eyes, and you are not enjoying life completely from the beginning up to the end. You have never enjoyed life. Why? We are opening up everything to the community. You know, Allah gave, for the doctors who are here, Allah hide, what is internally within us that nobody can understand. What even we are here listening to this beautiful topic, but wallah, it is very difficult to know what my brother Ibrahim, yes, there is Engineer Ibrahim here, what my brother Engineer Ibrahim thinking about me. Well, we just moved together, but the issue is he thinking good about me if I have this in my life? Is he thinking good about me? Members, just a quick example here. One day, you'll find that you're working together and your brother gets salary. Another one does not get salary. That is also a challenge in life. When you are sharing it to him, how do you share? Make sure that you share the message to him that it won't affect him. And this is what Prophet Muhammad told us, that let us always have pain for others. That if I'm going to share to my colleague who has not been paid, how am I going to share the message? Because you may end up affecting him. So there is a question that, is celebrating anniversaries and birthday good? Members, these are things which are making our life not. No, we are not enjoying life Islamically because of what we have innovated in life. You make a birthday, 400,000 a birthday, and then after making it, people who come on that birthday, first of all, if we are to enjoy things Islamically, are they dressed well? And what instruments are going to be on that birthday? Most of the birthday, they have, music. Automatically, you're already bringing issues to your family. Okay. Then another issue that you'll find that most of us on birthdays, we cut the cake, and after cutting the cake, you go on sharing to people. Some of them, they already feeling that envy. Wallahi, if it was my son, the guy is so beautiful. Just wallahi that. I have not gone into the critics, but one day, even one Sahaba lost his, one Sahaba left his kids and they became orphans. And then, on the burial, they bring out the kids to show that these were the kids of our colleague. So they brought out the kids for the colleague, and after showing to people, wallahi, the kids got evil eyes from there. They got an eye. Why? Because these kids were so beautiful. You know what happened to Yusuf? The women, they had to cut their hands. Because they were wishing for themselves, wallahi, what if it was mine? How many of you have lost your husbands? How many of you have lost your beautiful wives? Wallahi, she's beautiful, but wallahi, you are not even interested in her. But because of what has happened. So on your birthday, you make a birthday celebration. The following day, the kid is so sickly. You have even witnessed that in life, that your kid, after somebody visiting, then the kid starts becoming sickly. Please hide your kid if he's still young. Make him to sleep. You know that people who are coming are not good. Make him to sleep, okay? Because people are not easy. If he's to come and then say, Barakallahu fikum, force him to say it, but in a gentle way, Members, these are things that we go through: birthday parties, anniversaries. Your anniversary, it is to sit down and pray 2 rakas. Your birthday, it is just, and if you are to cut a cake, cut it with your family at home. Because for them, they may be ready to listen. You know that even the evil eye can be, most of the time we always praise our kids after passing well. Wow, you have passed well. You, my kid. Don't over-exaggerate. If you are to say that he has passed well, say, Barakallahu fikum. May Allah bless you. May Allah give you that. But most of us, after seeing how you have passed, you go on sharing to everybody. They don't say anything good. Wallahi, the following day, you start getting retexts. The following morning, you start getting issues, no fees. Why? Because what he has said, even your father at home, even your mother at home, the evil eye is not created by, people outside. Even the people you stay with, your sisters, after showing them your husband, they look at your husband and say, oh, wallahi, what if it was mine? Now look at the birthday party that you have called them for, the bridal shower, touching even on your belly, thinking that they are feeling happy about you. And that's why people are going to, many people are going for operations and they die from there. Many people die from there. This is the evil eye. So many people have suffered in this life because of the evil eyes. So if you want to be successful in life, the remedy is, if you see something good to your brother, say Barakallahu fikum. He has put on a nice Sharia, say Barakallahu fikum, Jazakallahu khair. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Allah has given you a nice car. Say MashaAllah. And if you get that opportunity for a woman to a woman, please hug yourself. When you hug anybody with the evil eye, goes away. Please let us enjoy our life. Okay? These are all things that we need to do in our life. Please, if I don't know whether you have other questions, please, Mr. Uzaifa, if you see any question that I've not tried to answer, please, you can remind me in the chat, or you can tell me something. How best can we protect ourselves from everything changing around the world, technology? No, remember, let me tell you one thing. You know what is happening on subhanallah TikTok? These guys for software developers who are here, these systems were developed that what you frequent on, it is what always comes. So if you are fond of seeing Imam Chayune every day, Chayune, Chaychiti, Mufti Menke, you are seeing motivative speeches. The moment you always, no, it is about put it on, run it up to the completion. Put it on, run it up to the completion. Members, you always get on related messages, related videos with the same category. But if you are fond of seeing these women nowadays, wow, members, that's why we are suffering. Okay, you for every time you're looking at the Shibas, you are looking at the Julianas, you are looking at the naked. If you are fond of watching cartoon, it is only cartoon to come. That means even the technology is helping you to become a Muslim, to enjoy things Islamically by only focusing on your religion. You will always enjoy. TikTok is the best, but TikTok is the worst if you don't regulate it yourself. So I think I have answered you very well. I think it was Brother No from Bangladesh. Any other question? Laifa, have you seen any question that I have not tried to answer? Please, that's the way I'm answering questions. Please feel free. Is distancing yourself from a friend who is committed something wrong to you? Okay, this is the nice question from, I don't know, is it Kasi? I don't know the name. I can't see it well. I'm seeing Ronaldo something. I don't know. Brother, the name is not clear very well, but the question is distancing yourself from a friend? No. Again, we are not supposed to distance ourselves from these friends. I've given you the remedy. The issue, Prophet Muhammad told us that the best, if you want to live happy life, the best way it is to be to stay far away from the people you love most. Not your wife. For people who are married, don't run away from your beds and then don't run away from your houses. No, if you want to live that happy life, it is always good for your family members to be far away from you, your best friends to be far away from you. Why? You get a lot of protection from them. Just let them visit you, but let them visit you with the reason. Let them visit you with, it is not just visiting, because some people visit to create problems to us. Many people have visited our homes and they have created problems to us. Members, let me give you even a quick remedy. I've shared it to many. If somebody visits you at home, that's why Prophet Muhammad told us that the first thing to give to any visitor, it is a glass of water or to give a date. So why? Some of you will sit, before he could greet anybody, he could first bring something eatable. So if you have something good, if somebody visits you at home, the first thing to do, run very fast, get a glass of water, give it to that person who has visited. Why? If you discover that after his visitation, you have started getting issues, members, after his visitation, you felt not happy, because some people may come and then start saying, hey, wallah, you have a nice watch. Well, some of you now, the ladies who are here, you even take them to the bedrooms of your husband. Which kind of life are we living in? We are so much modernized and we are killing our families. He goes to the bedroom, he sees everything. Then wallahi, the hell comes to you. How are you going to stop it? Let them be in the sitting room. And that's why Prophet Muhammad, the best people, if you want to live an enjoyable life, always have a big house. For people who are planning to build, always have a big house. Why? You're always protected. That if you know that somebody is not good, leave him in the sitting room. And that's why many houses in Saudi Arabia, they put the sitting room, and the dining. Why? To protect themselves. Okay, so what they did, or what you do, give somebody a glass of water, and if you discover that something is not good, please, they say the remedy, Prophet Muhammad, this is taught, and that's why there's also ruqya, that please read ruqya, or get that piece of water which has remained, please smear it to the house. If somebody has said something, if members don't take anything for granted, if somebody says that you have a nice laptop, don't take it for granted. The following day, the laptop gets issues. Members, this is life. If you want to enjoy life, my topic, and inshallah, the organizers will organize another topic, the same topic. It is Uzaifa who is controlling it, but this topic, it is so huge that I have not done anything to that book. If somebody tells you that, Uzaifa, you have a nice car, don't just say smile, and with our generation, you just smile, then the following day, the thieves come for it. The following day, you don't have breakthrough. The following day, the engine gets a problem. The following day, you get issues with it. The following day, you give it to your brother, and then it gets an accident. Members, don't take anything for granted. If you hear any statement, whether from your father, whether from your kid, that, wow, daddy, you are smart, tell them, MashaAllah. Say, daddy, you are smart, MashaAllah. Daddy, barakallahu fikum. And that's why when you bring things at home, Allah to put barakah in them. Barakallahu fikum. A wife, a beautiful wife, when you receive anything at home, barakallahu fikum. A handsome husband, when your wife gives you something, say barakallahu fikum. If you see your wife is so much, wallahi, is lovely, don't just say, wow, you are lovely. Just say, mashallah, I have a beautiful wife. Wallahi, you get that life out of it. I don't know who is putting on the audio. You want to say something? I'm seeing Asia. Is it Asia? You want to say something? Okay, members, I want to wind up. Any question? I want to thank everybody, whoever has joined, and I want to thank you very much for this audience. And wallahi, maintaining ever since I started, at least we have been 20 up to 30s. These words are members. It is why we are suffering this life. Sheikh Fairuz, you are saying something? Sheikh Fairuz,
hello. Hello.
Yes,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Engineer. Assalamualaikum, engineer.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Engineer, my question is an evil eye general to that we all have it, or it's for some people that they only have?
Okay, thank you very much. I hope that I can start answering you. Members, the issue with the evil eyes, it is a big topic to handle here, and then I can see my knowledgeable sheikhs are also with us here. But the evil eye, to just brief you, everybody has it. But there are those specific people who have even, just looking at you, he has an evil eye just looking at something good. The evil eye, it is within you, that when you feel that what your brother has is like it is meant for you, then it becomes evil. Let me get this point clear. I have my brother here, is it Ali? This is my brother, we have studied together, my Dr. Ali. I think you won't get annoyed. Now I have my brother Ali. Ali, he likes putting on like a Bobby wine. He likes that outfit. That outfit. For me, when I look at it, I feel, MashaAllah, now this is the right way. I feel, MashaAllah. Now, even if I have that evil eye, but I have said, MashaAllah, Barakallahu fikum, automatically it won't affect him. But when you say something and you feel that it is you also want it. You see somebody's house, you feel like you want it mukasa Fairuz, automatically you have given an evil eye to somebody without you knowing. And that's why the evil eye, it is very difficult to be known. And that's why we are making people to suffer in this world. And it was discovered in Saudi Arabia that majority of the people are dying because of the evil eye. 70% of people dying or people getting into miserable life, it is because of the evil eye. Somebody, you look at somebody, and then the following day they tell you that he was admitted. These things that you see in life, you find somebody was okay, you go visit somebody's kid at home, then they call you in the following morning. Oh, wallahi, they were admitted in Nakasero. And then you ask, what could be the problem? They discovered that he has cancer of level 4. Don't take things for granted. Those level 4, even the doctors who are here, many people have cancers, but because these things, they are developed because of us. Somebody looks at you, and then, wallahi, your beautiful wife, you look at him, and wallahi, the following day, he gets rashes, he gets pimples, he gets what? That's why when you have the kids, for some of you who have produced, don't carry your kid like in this posture. I think you can see me very well. You carry your kid while the kid is face looking behind to the people. No. Many people may look at the kid, and that's the day that's why many people are suffering in this life. You don't get jobs. When you get a job, you are the one to be fired. And when you get it, you get issues every day. No. How do we protect ourselves? Protect. And that's why Prophet Muhammad said, hide. And that's why when you're doing something good, even hide. Some of our friends, they see us playing, and then they say, wallahi, osalirira nnyo. And then wallahi, olawo omusajja abadde alina imaani, it starts now deteriorating. Okay? So I think my point is clear, that I don't want to say that even Mr. Mukasa, you can't tell that this is the person with the evil eye. Now everybody, whoever is listening to me, we have detected that all of us, we can be evil to our friends' success in life. May Allah help us to protect. And that's why you sit very early in the morning, read Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas, min sharri al-waswasil khannas, alladhi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas, min al-jinnati wan nas. Why? To protect yourself. May Allah help us understand. Yes, there's a question here. Members, I want to wind up. There's a question here. Engineer, as we sports people and film actors who perform our talent in public, astaghfirullah, how can we protect ourselves from the evil eye? Now, the members, I think my point is clear, that this is the life that we go through, but how do we remain protective? The 3 surahs, very early in the morning, adhikari. Akyogera kubanga wateekawo dda obstacle. Nze wallahi ne bwe mutunuulirako sisobola mwagala. Ate abamwagala bo bavuddewa. Those people who love him, they're coming from us. But what is making us to change? It is, protection. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, adhikari, astaghfirullah, subhanallah, la hawla. And that's why when you enter any city, أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. Allah protect me from whatever you created in this city. And that's why they tell you, when you have kids in the evening hours, put them in the house. Why? Genes are moving. Why? People are sending messages, and then your kid gets a problem. And that's why we are not enjoying life. You get it? For a woman, you are entering a toilet, please put something on your head. Okay? Whatever, put something in your head and recite. Why are we reciting? To protect ourselves and enjoy life. Because once you get a genie, then you are in problems. Are we together? May Allah help us understand. And where I've gone wrong, may Allah forgive me. And we'll correct our mistakes, inshallah. Unless we have anything with any issue that I have not answered. Yeah, I'm sorry, but at least I've tried. What can we do to somebody who abuses your parent? Yes, now when he abuses your parent and you abuse, you're all equal. And then you're going to get into problems. When somebody abuses your parent, and that's why today I've taught you about interpersonal skills. Learn how you can cool yourself down and tell him it isn't good. Wallahi, if you have abused my parent like that, don't you see that if I also abuse yours, we are going to be equal? Let's forgive one another. And also there is a point which brings that. So the only issue is to forgive one another. Don't also abuse, because once you abuse, you are now equal and then problems escalate. That's why Prophet Muhammad was moving with his Sahaba. Then one man came to them and started abusing the Abu Bakr. He started abusing them, started abusing. Prophet Muhammad remained smiling until they also said to the gentleman, they also uttered the word of undermining the other same gentleman. Prophet Muhammad had to put a tough face. He said, whenever they abused you, the angels were praising you. You were getting thawab. Members, we are enjoying life Islamically to get thawab. If you treat others equally, you get thawab out of it. So nothing goes for granted. May Allah help us to forgive one another. And once you forgive one another, it is a remedy from all the calamities that we go through in this world. Whenever you have a heart of forgiveness and whenever you have the heart of patience, you always find that it will in your life. May Allah protect us all. Unless there's something, please, Shakira, are you saying something? Please, I want to wind up within 2 minutes. Anybody with any question, please? If we don't have any question, I want to thank all the sisters and brothers who have managed to be here. Shakira, are you saying something? I can't hear you. You can type it. But mashallah, I think I've taken much of your time. May Allah forgive one another. And then we do the best. Members, there's a caravan to Karamoja, inshallah, and our brothers who are organizing it. I'm seeing Brother Ali. They are here. They are planning to go to Karamoja to give out. And if you have anything, you can connect to them with anything. May Allah reward whoever has given it. So please let us change our lives and consider everybody equal. May Allah give us the best in this night, inshallah, and forgive one another. Any question, members, the organizer, please come on board. I want them. Please come on board.
Hello.
Yes, we can get you. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Thank you, Doctor, very much for this wonderful session. We thank you, Doctor, very much for this wonderful session. Indeed, we have had a lot to take on note. And for the purpose of attendance, we have had 50 members present today. And we thank them very much for their attendance. With those small words, I would like to call Brother Twine Ali to give a vote of thanks to the engineer. Please, Brother Twine, come on board and give a vote of thanks to the engineer.
Ali has left. Maybe you can. Mobilo Hassan is here. Brother Mobilo Hassan.
Inshallah, Brother Mbiru Hassan, please, from Lila, come and give a vote of thanks to the engineer, inshallah.
By the way, yes, Mobilo. Maybe his experience and some network problems.
Okay.
Naam, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
To you. Naam.
Members, thank you very much. Let me just conclude. Members, thank you very much for being active. Shakira, you were asking about that nice question about photos which are posted. I think my message was clear. Just celebrate that the more you share about yourself, you don't know what people talk about you. So share a little about yourself and don't even take time to share. Why you share? You don't know what people feel about you. So if you get the guts of minimizing and even forgetting about sharing more about yourself, you may have success in life and you may be objecting people to affect your well-being. So thank you very much. May Allah bless you all and forgive one another. We meet inshallah next Thursday. Jazakallahu khair, the organizers. May Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.